It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, beautiful day. Just kidding. Hello, I'm John Proctor. Welcome to the program. Now, we were supposed to have a March policy meeting that was going to cover the resolutions for APhA Annual in National Harbor, Maryland. But things have obviously changed. I wasn't even supposed to have anything to do with this meeting. It was scheduled the day before Annual, so our incoming policy VP, Madison Roberts, was supposed to present this. By the way, did you know that Madison and I were co-workers in undergrad? Of course you did, considering I've mentioned that fact a million times. I just wanted to say it again so it is immortalized in this video for the rest of eternity. Anyways, this 10-minute or so video will give the final tally on our chapter's Back the Pack campaign, explain what's happening with those resolutions for Annual, and cover some policy changes in Tennessee that have been passed in response to the coronavirus pandemic. I am recording this from my laptop. I realize it looks like I'm filming it using a potato, but we have to do what we can in these difficult times. And yes, I'm wearing a jacket and tie in my own home. This is the only way I can have any self-confidence about myself whatsoever. I hope you're doing well, working from home and staying indoors during this time. Some people are doing pretty good with it. Other people are not. I had a friend, he called me up at like 10:30 the other night. And he was like, "Hey John, let's go cruising for babes." And I had to explain to him that now is not the appropriate time for that. Anyways, continue following your local and state officials about the social distancing guidelines. Stay indoors, wash your hands, and be careful out there. Also, this program has, in fact, been sanitized for your protection. All right, on to the meat and potatoes of this program. Our Back the Pack campaign wrapped up on March the 13th. We had 5 events this year, and we were able to raise over $2,200 for the pack. This is the most our chapter has ever raised and is about 30% more than last year. So, woo, get excited, get hype, and all that stuff. On a serious note, I wanted to thank everybody for their participation and their hard work in helping set these events up. I hope you'll continue to exhibit the same enthusiasm for the PAC in the years to come. The PAC, as you remember, is vital to help protect our profession. It's our voice on Capitol Hill in Washington, so I hope you'll continue to support the PAC and understand why it's important. I also wanted to mention that despite the cancellation of APhA Annual, the APhA-ASP House of Delegates will still happen later this summer on a modified format. The resolutions will still be posted next month, supposedly, we'll see. And I believe that Madison Roberts will probably cover those in the April policy video, so stay tuned for that. Now, before we get to some of the policy changes that have happened in Tennessee in response to the pandemic, I thought it would be fun to put together a little video montage of the things that I've been doing to pass the time while working from home. Can't go out to restaurants, can't go out to the movies, all the ball games are canceled. So here are some things that I've been doing at home to pass the time. And maybe if you're struggling to fill your time at home, maybe you can steal some ideas from me. Go ahead, take a look. I'm going to be honest with you, the activities montage seemed a little bit funnier when I was filming it, when I thought of it. But now, upon watching it, I realize it's not that funny at all. I don't know why I left it in this video, but I did because I can do what I want. I don't care. Anyways, finally, I wanted to highlight the variety of executive orders that Governor Bill Lee has signed to manage the coronavirus pandemic in Tennessee. These executive orders are effective until May 18th at the latest. They are subject to change, and I suspect that a lot of these probably will change depending on the course of the virus. Some notable changes to pharmacy practice include the suspension of the pharmacist to technician ratio, granting 90-day emergency refills without pre-authorization except for controlled substances, remote verification of prescriptions if pharmacists have the technology at home to do so, which I found very interesting, and expanding roles for pharmacists in telehealth services. There's been a variety of changes pertaining to licensure, including granting immediate Tennessee licensure to pharmacists licensed in other states, considering that they meet minimum requirements and so on and so forth. They don't have to go through taking the NPJE and all that fun stuff. And they are suspending CE requirements for pharmacists for the time being. Finally, one of the other notable orders from Governor Lee prohibits price gouging on medical supplies and other items during the state of emergency. So, something to think about during this time. A full summary of all pharmacy-related executive orders in Tennessee can be found on TPA's website, and I'll include a link to that in the email that contains this video so that you can read through them all on your own time. TPA is an indispensable resource during this time, especially with how quickly things continue to change. So I don't think it would be a bad idea to bookmark their website if you haven't already, to keep track of all the policy changes that are happening in this uncertain time. They also have information discouraging the hoarding of hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin that you may be interested in reading up and reading why using those drugs for the coronavirus pandemic right now is a really bad idea. They're not proven to treat coronavirus, and there are patients that have conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and other things that depend on those medications. So don't do that. And if you get scripts at your pharmacy for that, call back and make sure it's for a legitimate purpose and not just for coronavirus. Anyways, this pretty much wraps up this video, and this is one of the last times I think I'll get to talk to you as Policy Vice President. I really enjoyed this year. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm just amazed at all the participation. We've had great attendance at every policy meeting. We had so much fun during Back the Pack, and I got to tell you, I'm straight up just completely heartbroken that this has all happened and that the ASP banquet got canceled. Being in Knoxville, and since most of you are not in Knoxville, in Memphis and Nashville, I've only gotten to converse with most of you by email or by text. There's so many people that I still haven't gotten to meet in person. And I was really looking forward to doing so, and now I don't know when that day will be that I'll get to meet some of y'all, but I'm proud of each of you. I'm thankful for each of you, and I hope that in the years going forward, you'll continue to stay involved in the policy process, both during your time in pharmacy college and when you get out. I hope that you stay active in state and national organizations. I hope that you show Madison Roberts the same enthusiasm that you've shown me. I'm sure she's got a lot of things planned, and I'm real excited for her, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, I hope you found this video interesting. I hope that you'll take some time to read up on those executive orders that I mentioned. And I guess this is pretty much it. I'll see you around, hopefully. Thank you and goodbye.